Man, just when you think you're done with this, it's back again. Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamak, this is Nikkei Goddess of Victory, and they've released a new event, which I'm assuming is taking off straight from where we were previously. Crust is now available, we have True Flavour, Made in Bloom we've already been over, there's some challenges but I'm not going to pay attention to those. Honestly, I'm kind of interested in what Crust is going to do. I mean, she's very thrilled, isn't she? When attacking with full charge and self in melee status, affect all allies. Melee duration up by 2.5 seconds. Attack activates when attacking with full charge and self is in blanching status. Activates after landing 3 normal attacks without full charge. Go into melee. Activate after landing 3 full charge attacks for more than 1 second. This is a little bit confusing. So if she rapid fires, she goes into melee, but if she goes for the full charge attacks, then she goes for blanching. It sounds like melee is actually going to be a bit tricky for her to keep. Activate after landing 3 normal attacks without full charge. Affect all allies not in reliable cooking. Gives out a defense buff and dispels a debuff. Ooh, that's kinda nice. Although because it's based on her being a rocket launcher with charge, it might be hard to get to that point. Maybe? I feel like this might be to counter a specific boss that causes a nasty debuff that gives like 1000% charge time on weapons. So Crust could make use of it, I guess. After landing 3 full charge attacks for more than 1 second, affect all allies not in reliable cooking. Dispel the debuff and grant out defense up anyway. Activate when entering full burst. All targets in melee or blanching status. I don't know anything about cooking, guys. 20% of casters attack for 10 seconds. Okay, her burst skill is True Flavour. Affect all allies. Gain attack damage. If she's in melee status, gain distributed damage. If she's in blanching, gain sustained damage, so she's actually very good to pair alongside Bready. But let's be fair, we already knew that. And just for fun, of course we didn't get her, that would have been too convenient. I saw a thing somewhere. Oh, there's the daily login. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. It's not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it. At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. One beautiful beyond all comprehension. Pure and untainted by information. It's divine, Bon Bouche! Really? Congratulations, Bready. Have your taste buds transformed, you think? No, I don't think so. It's only the command. No, I should call him Bon Bouche from now on. Bon Bouche is the only one I get this flavour from. I see. And here I was hoping my meals would be the pathway to your happiness. Looks like I lost out to Mr. Gourmand. At any rate, seeing you this happy while you're eating makes me happy. So this is a positive development. Let's throw a party as a celebration. I made a bunch of tasty treats. Will Bon Bouche be coming too? Not sure. I suppose if we want to be certain, we can invite him. But then again, he has been awfully busy lately. Has he? Sorry, but I'll have to take a rain check on that party. Ooh boy, Bready is not very considerate of her best friend there. Why? Are you sick? No, I'm fine. Then how come you don't want to be a part of the festivities? This party is supposed to be for you. It's just... I have no reason to ingest any of your food anymore. What? What do you mean? I found a new taste, and that's all I want to experience now. Are you talking about Mr. Gourmand? Yeah. So if Bon Bouche doesn't come to the party, there's no point in me attending. I'm already familiar with the taste of your food. So it isn't new, it doesn't bring out joy in me. But you'll have to enjoy the party without me, Crust. Wait! Bready! Huh? Hold on, I'm in my room? It was all just a dream. Man, the weird stuff that my mind conjures up. Anyway, this is a critical moment. I've got to bust my butt and cook something that Bready will find delicious. Bubble, bubble, let's boil the stew. Let's grill up the meat. Now we plate it up nicely and... ta-da! The special multi-course breakfast is complete. Enjoy, Bready! Isn't this a bit overkill? I got excited while cooking and maybe I did go a bit overboard. If there are any leftovers, I'll pack them up in a lunchbox for you. Okay. Thanks for this. Sure thing. The combination of ingredients is remarkable. The flavor balance is impeccable. You clearly were more emotionally invested in this than usual. It's very cute, I must say. Okay, but what about the taste? What do you think? It's nice. The taste is identical to what it usually is. So it hasn't changed? Okay, that's it. I've decided. Decided what? I, Crust, will be closing the kitchen. Starting today, I will dedicate myself to researching food further. Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Until my research is finished, you, Bready, are banned from the kitchen. Excuse me? I did want to actually grab something before I started this. I wanted to get the daily login. And I accidentally... sorry. I overstepped my clicking. Okay, so what is the challenge for this? Oh! It's Nihilister. You know what? This might be funny. We might be level locked, but that doesn't do anything about the doesn't do anything about how powerful we get in terms of equipment and skills. Anyway, 11 minutes. Let's get started on the actual event stories. So, who gives out bonuses? Bready is not here. Oh dear.
When can we have a dessert?
I won't let you down. It's ready to run.
Let's rock and roll!
I'm always ready.
It's kind of surprising that Bready doesn't count, but I guess if you didn't get her in the previous banner, they wouldn't want it to feel like you had been cheated. Hello, students! It's nice to meet you all. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad. I've got a special lesson prepared for you today. Woo! What's so special about today's lesson, you ask? We'll be having an assistant helping us today. Hello, everyone. Hello. To think that the entire school is gathered to listen to my lecture. It's enough to make you a bit nervous. Now then, in today's lesson, we'll be covering 3 main topics. 1. Edible ingredients that can be found on the surface. 2. Things that you should never eat. 3. Practical training on making food that's easy to store and won't spoil quickly. I don't think that food on the surface is going to be that commonplace though. Are you all excited? I mean, you heard them. In that case, let's get started. Alright. Oh, they are actually using the student Nikkei for this. Hey! Hey! Yeah? Isn't the food Miss Crust showed us supposed to be brown? How come yours is black? That's because Naru stinks at cooking. 10 grams of sauce. 10 more grams. Pouring! You see, they're not even following the recipe. Maybe the problem is that you're leaving it to Naru instead of doing it yourself. What's wrong with that? Naru and I are practically one being after all. So did you just insult yourself a moment ago? I mean, we're like 2 separate beings united together but not as one. Things seem to be going more or less okay in PE class. How about the other side of the class? Wow, you're really good at this, Tia. Do you cook often? Not really. I just followed the instructions and it turned out well. My goodness! You finished rather quickly. May I have a bite? Of course. It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit too sweet? Is it? I thought it was perfect. Naga, do you want to try? Sure. What do you think? Is it too sweet? It's definitely on the saccharine side. But it's certainly something you'd enjoy. You bet it is. It's perfectly suited to my tastes. Well, it's not like you're making this for someone else. So, as long as it tastes good to you, that's all that really matters. Everyone's taste buds are different, after all. Isn't that right, Miss Crust? You're guilt-tripping her. She's being reminded of what she actually needs to go out and do. Yeah, that's right. Good job, Tia. Thanks. I should make something for Naga too. That's nice of you, Tia. I'm excited to try what you make. Things seem to be going well on the other side of the room as well. I think today's lesson should go off without a hitch. And then the whole school explodes because we tempted fate. That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to enjoy the food that you've made for yourselves. I scored each dish. Be sure to check what I wrote down. Okay. I didn't do too bad. No, I can't keep track of the two of them. Tia is the one on the right that sounds like she's half asleep. Naga is the one on the left, and she's actually the one that keeps Tia on track. Which kind of checks out with how they work in the actual battlefield. Naga is an all-around good healer, whereas Naga is sort of an attack buffer tank, but she needs someone with a lot of cover and precision healing to make up for how much aggro she draws, such as Naga. How'd you do, Tia? Right down the middle for me as well. My score probably isn't too high since I didn't follow the recipe. You should have submitted the one that you made for me. Maybe I should have. But I didn't want to give you the food that I'd given to Miss Crust. You can try it later. And give it your own score as well. Sure, that'd be fun. Weren't you about to leave, Crust? Huh? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm going. I'm not sure it's legal to have drones, camera drones in school, but the actual teacher for that class does use them. So, yeah. Might be a grey area. It's not like it has actually been quite a long time since I've been in school after all. Everything just evaporates in a single shot. It takes too long for them to get around to aiming. Main dish. Here is the main dish, the highlight of today's menu set. It has been cooked to a medium rare to enhance the flavour of the perfectly aged meat. Crispy on the outside, golden crust and subtle smoky aroma, while tender and juicy on the inside, each bite is nothing short of exquisite. Thank you for conducting that lesson today. Crust did most of the work, I barely did anything. That's not true. Your presence alone was incredibly reassuring. Oh, I'm glad to hear that I was helpful in some way. Not much more than a cardboard stand-in, though. But Crust, wasn't today supposed to be a filming day for your cooking show? How did you manage to find time for this? Oh, no worries. We'll be showing a rerun today. I see. Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. Everything's been taken care of, so you're free to leave whenever you like. Alright, thank you again for the opportunity. See you next time, Marciana. See you, Commander. Thanks again for helping me, Mr. Gourmand. It was a fun experience for me too. Where are you off to now? I don't have any real plans, so I was planning on returning to the commander's room. I see. Are you hungry by any chance? I was half considering that a joke reference to the do not disturb sign, because it seems like whenever we try to use that, we always get interrupted. Usually by Flora, if we're honest. Now that you mention it, I've been smelling delicious food all day, but I haven't been able to eat anything. That tells me you're hungry, alright. I at least got to sample the dishes the students made throughout the day, but you didn't get to eat anything. If you're free, would you like to come to my kitchen and have something to eat? Would that be okay? Of course! This was my first time working with students, and you were kind enough to agree to be my assistant. Being able to repay you for that would be my pleasure. Then allow me to graciously accept your offer. Wonderful! Let's go! Ta-da! Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Have a seat over here, if you would. Wait just a minute. I'll whip up something nice and special for you. No worries, you can take your time. Actually, I intended on inviting you here all along. Oh no, not again. So I planned out the meal and prepped all the ingredients earlier. It really won't take any time at all. I see. Today's menu is a special seafood course. I'll start you off with a light appetizer. With cooking as wonderful as Crust's, you need to experience it with multiple senses. First with sight, then smell, then taste. To do anything less would be a disservice to such fine cuisine. It's the best thing I've ever tasted! Unfortunately, when you say that about everything of hers, it kind of loses any meaning. So you like it? It is divine. I'm glad you like it. I'm the one who's glad, considering I get to try such cuisine. By the way, you mentioned that today's episode was a rerun? Did something happen? Don't talk with your mouth full. Oh, there wasn't any traumatic accident or anything. I simply decided to close down the kitchen and cancel all my plans so that I could focus on cooking research. Cooking research? Yes. As a chef, my first goal was always to create food that Bready would be happy with. But instead, you're the one who achieved that. Oh. Sorry. So that means I need to get my button gear. I'm going to develop dishes that will make Bready happy too. So Mr. Gourmand, I have a few things to ask of you for my research. Could you help me? What is it? Well, first, could I... No! Not you too. It's not what you think. My taste certainly diverges from Bready's. But I'm curious what it is about you that has Bready so obsessed with your flavor. This is purely for research purposes then? Precisely. If I taste you, I might get some inspiration. I feel like that... See, I know the doylist reason for this, because we are the main character of a harem gacha game. Everyone has to be obsessed with us. But I'm interested in the Watsonian reason for this. After washing my hands in the sink, I hold them out to Crust. Here you go. Wow. Thanks for agreeing to this. Alright, here I go. How was it? I'm not sure. She doesn't have Bready's powers, so of course she's not going to be able to do anything with it. Nothing's really standing out to me. I figured that'd be the case. Mr. Gourmand? Can I ask you for one more favour? No more licking. Could you write down everything Bready said after tasting you? All of it? Yes, please. It's not too much of an imposition, is it? Okay, I'll try. But first we have to blow up some raptures because that has to break up the pace, doesn't it?
I'll get rid of it at once.
What am I doing here?
Alright, fortunately there's no dialogue, so we can have a slightly snappier time getting out and getting ready for the next episode. I've got to get through 3 more today though. Otherwise I miss my chance for the event actions. Oh well. Until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.